Hi everyone, I'm going to keep this video really short. This is actually the second time I'm doing this video because I got a little chemo brain going on, but I think it may be helpful for you to see someone who has chemo brain because I just had my infusion yesterday. Look at my sweet angel, isn't he sweet? So I'm getting I can feel myself getting a little scattered and feeling a little, kind of flu-like symptoms. My muscles are getting a little sore and I've been in a bathroom a lot this morning. So this reaction is, I guess, the new norm. So I wanted to just talk about a couple of things. One, change. Be prepared for change if you're going through chemo. I hope this can help someone. So my first chemo treatment, I was supposed to get 8 milligrams, or I'm just going to use that word, that 8 milligrams, for lack of a better word, because I don't really know, kilograms, milligrams, whatever. I was supposed to get 8 of them last week in my of Herceptin in my treatment, and so Herceptin is once every 3 weeks. When I showed up this week, they told me that I was getting Herceptin again, and it frightened me because number one, it was a really long day. My blood draw started at 8 o'clock in the morning in Tampa, which means I was up at 5:30, got there at 8 for the blood draw, met with my doctor at 9, and then I had an 11 o'clock chair time, then lasted until like 4:30, so it's a long day. And any change to that schedule or to the medicine can really be, traumatizing. I'm just going to put it like that. It was traumatizing. When they said Herceptin, when I sat in my chair, I was like, no, I just had that last week. I'm not supposed to have that again until the 4th of September. And she said, it's on the orders. The nurse is saying it's on the orders. Let me check with the doctor. And there comes all this rigmarole. And, the pharmacist is coming in and physicians coming in. And clearly there was a mistake made somewhere along the lines. But the mistake still resulted in me having Herceptin yesterday. And again, Herceptin's not a chemo drug. It's an antibody. So I wasn't really prepared for that emotionally or mentally, that additional drug. And something like that really threw me off. I already have anxiety about the day. And of course there were tears and my mother cried and, I cried, and it's just unsettling. And like, you can't, your anxiety level is so high that, it's hard to process the information. And so, come to find out, they only gave me 4 the first time when I was supposed to get 8. So the next 2 times I'm going to get 2 to make 8. That's about the best I can do right now with the way my brain is. I also kind of wanted you to see what I was talking about. Like right now, as I'm sitting here filming this, I know I'm filming it. It's my second one. I feel a little out of body. I feel like I'm here in this chair, but I feel like I'm the observer. Like I'm just kind of watching this take place. I'm not really participating in it, and it's a little bit hard to think of what I want to say. It's chemo for you, I guess. I have been a little sick this morning. I've been in the bathroom a lot with some stomach issues. And I'm feeling very tired. I'm not looking for sympathy here. I'm really just trying to share with the people out there who maybe this can help, and with my family and friends who have all these questions, kind of what it's like. I had a girlfriend say to me on one of my feeds that she said, every time I had a treatment, I was done with it for good. And that is really what I will be feeling like in the next day or two. Last week I said, I don't think I can do this 11 more times. And it'd be very easy just to give it up for good, but 12 treatments, that's all I have to do. Is I just have to make it through 12 treatments. My skin's a little itchy. If you notice me itching, I'm sorry, but I am a little itchy. It does dry out your skin pretty badly too. I want to talk about the Herceptin just real quickly, and I'll make this video is going to be, again, very short. And if I'm repeating myself, welcome to my world for the next 3 days. It doesn't get any better. You're getting the beginning stages. I just watched a movie with my mom called Living Proof. It's from 1988. I believe it was a made-for-TV movie. It's got Harry Connick Jr. in it, and it is about the scientist Dr. Slayman, who created Herceptin. And, my mom and I both had to take this cocktail with Herceptin, and it's a really good movie if you know someone who gets diagnosed with breast cancer, especially if it's HER2 breast cancer, because prior to this drug being created, 40,000 women died a year. Maybe it was 200,000. Again, my brain, I got nothing. I know it can fill the Rose Bowl twice. I remember them saying that in the movie. It can fill the Rose Bowl twice. And so however many people that is, that's how many women died from HER2 breast cancer prior to this drug being created. And the lengths that this man went to create this drug, he still works at UCLA, I believe. I mean, that was at the end of the movie, so who knows? But the lengths that he went to and to make this drug is a very moving story, and he saved a lot of women's lives, my mother included, and ultimately mine to be included too. So it's a great movie if you can catch it on Prime or something. I highly recommend it. I mean, the movie's not great, but the story is great about the drug. And I think it's important for me, at least, who really was anti-chemo, anti-drugs, all, I don't want anything like that in my body. I think that is a great movie for anyone who is on the fence about going through this process, because it's a great story. And it is a life-saving drug, and it's saved hundreds of thousands of people's lives, women in particular with breast cancer. So there's that. Okay, check that box. Really, my brain is not working to maximum capacity. And no, I haven't been smoking any pot. This is straight up pharmaceuticals here. I've had a lot of questions about, I'm a little delayed. Either that or my brain's really freaking out. There, it had to get caught up. I've had a lot of questions about the cold cap, the thing that freezes my head. I posted some photos on Facebook. I want to talk about that a little bit. So basically, they put this cap on your head and you're hooked to this machine, and it makes your scalp 3 degrees. It's really cold, and it has, when you take it off, you have snow, and I may have mentioned that in the last one. Why am I doing that? I'm doing that so that my hair doesn't fall out. I would definitely lose my hair. I have very fine hair, so I'm a good candidate for it. They also put your hands and feet on ice because that will help with not getting neuropathy. So basically for a couple of hours, you're sitting with this cap on your head, and really for me, it's 2.5 hours. You're sitting with this cap on your head, and it's heavy, and it's uncomfortable, and lorazepam really helps, Tylenol really helps. The ice in your hands and feet helps with the neuropathy. Boy, I'm really struggling. Welcome to this. The care of your hair is like super critical. You can only wash your hair twice a week. You can't use conditioner the day you show up. It is $400 a pop. You have to get it done every time you have chemo. You can't use shampoo or conditioner with any parabens or sulfates. It has to be a super clean one. I was able to find one on Amazon called Now, so I'm using that. Leave-in conditioner is a godsend. I do use that, not on the day of the treatment, but I do use that during the week. So my hair is going to continue to look more and more like shit, basically, is why I'm telling you this as we go through this. You can't use a hairdryer or any heating products at all. I mean, basically, you're just trying to save your hair. So you're babying it more than maybe you ever have in your life. I invested a little money in a satin pillowcase to sleep on at night, and a really big, thick wide tooth comb, about the biggest you can find, twice a day before you shower to get rid of natural shedding, and then before you go to bed, obviously, at night. But no hairbrushes, no heating products, no parabens, no sulfates. It really is babying your hair. You can do loose, tiebacks. If I want to do my pigtails and my hat, I can, but I have to make everything really loose. And basically, I don't touch my head at all. I just want to try to savor every little hair out of every little follicle that I have. That's pretty much it. I've had a lot of questions about why are you doing that? I don't want to look sick. I don't want to lose my hair. I look silly in a wig. I put the wigs on when I got diagnosed. I went and I tried some wigs on. I had girlfriends say, oh, send me pictures. I look ridiculous. Okay, my face is very small, and as Emmett says, I have a peanut head. It's literally, I have a tiny head. I could never be a movie star. If you've ever seen a movie star, they have really big heads. I have a tiny head. So when I put on this wig, honestly, I look ridiculous. I thought it would be so fun to do like pink and blue wigs, and I look ridiculous in them. It's so bad. I can't even tell you how bad it is. And it's because of my stupid little peanut head. If I could pull that, that bald head with like the big earrings and the great makeup off, if I could pull that look off, believe me, I would be all over it. Black women have that shit down. They look amazing like that. There are people coming into Moffitt, these beautiful black women with these big eyes and these perfect heads and these big earrings, and I'm thinking, man, if I could pull that look off, I would so be that person. But I gotta tell you, I can't do it. My head's too peanutty. Thanks, Em. Gave me my term, peanut head. So I'm rambling now because my brain is totally scrambled. So I hope I answered all the questions, and thank you again to everyone. Even though the chemo day and chair time was not great, the things that y'all posted on my Facebook to make me smile really made me smile. I mean, the dogs, the cats, the kids, the joy. I can't tell you how important that was to me. Just seeing things, places I want to go, seeing people and the things that they love, just somehow gives you hope and peace, even in those horrible times. I cried a couple times with some things some people posted. Yellowstone, Deanna, it was awesome because that is something that it's my bucket list, man. I want to go to Yellowstone. And she posted this beautiful video of Yellowstone, and, that gives you hope that, I don't know. So before all of it, I loved all of it. So namaste. Thank you all so much. It was so beautiful. I may put that request out for the next, what am I on? My second, for the next 10 treatments. I don't know. But thank you. And I hope you all have a great day.